here for match 1. We're playing humans, so hopefully our opponent doesn't have blue-white. Nope. Looks like we're up against cycling, maybe. Yep. Red-white cycling. No blocks, because the opponent can easily cycle in response here. Okay, put us to 17. Okay, 1 drop. That was dumb. Thought we had a second 1 drop, but it's just 3 of the elements, so. No blocks. Need to find really a Brutal Cathar to deal with that. Yep. That's us for 6. Adeline's a decent card. Coppercoat Vanguard, hit for a punch. Okay, and they can actually kill us this turn if they have the 4-mana card that deals damage based on the number of cyclers in the graveyard. No blocks. So they're going to intend on cycling during our turn. Okay, so we could get, I think we'll just go ahead and get Lieutenant down here. Block. Alright, Adeline. I'm not blocking with hopefulness yet here. Yeah. have any type of interaction, we're pretty well dead. Okay, training, trigger. Okay. Right. Alright, and we stole match 1. Alright, match 2, the 1-drops, probably got a mulligan. This hand's reasonable. I'll put back Mutavault for now. So Keruga indicates that we're up against, well, fires most likely. Okay, so do this, put a counter on that, start pressuring them. Fables, whatever. Put a counter on that. Brave the elements. No blocks. Fires, sure. That's the card I was kind of afraid of. It's like literally the only card that bails them out here too. Do you have a 4th land? Oh, another Fable. Okay, and a Bone Crusher, sure. Land. Okay, they pitched Tulsimir and that. So a good bit of their like big bombs or good things in this matchup are kind of gone. So is Vanguard lethal? Probably not, now that they're taking away that, which is annoying. Okay, Incarnation. So there's no way they sacrifice anything with Fable here, right? Shouldered's usually their best one. They'll be left, maybe Omnath. Yeah, if they didn't have the lockdown, we would have won this game rather easily. Like if they had Deafening Clarion or something. But, alas, is what it is. Alright, Coppercoat Vanguard. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Which means I get to play Keruga this turn. Yeah, it's kind of hard to beat this kind of a draw. Yeah, let's move on. We're not winning this one. Alright, once again, kind of have the problem of no one drop on the draw. This hand is much better. Question is, what am I putting back? Bodyguards. Turn 1, red source. Soulscurd Mage. Okay, so probably not the best of matchups for us. Mono reds. Bit of a tricky deck. Depends on if they're on prowess or burn. If they're just mono red, we might have a chance. Yep, looks like they're on prowess. No blocks. Okay, they're on the Pia deck. Got it. Thalia. Okay. Sure. All right. Definitely protecting that one. Growing the team. Possible that humans is too fair for an event like this. Like Grease Fang is or Spirits are like the two decks I would like say, you know, probably have the best time of their lives, so to speak. I don't know why our opponent continues to play. They're looking for Chain Whirler, which they can't cast this turn. Okay, so they can play and get a Thopter token. Which is fine. So the problem becomes like because of the way Chain Whirler and whatchamacallit work, they're actually going to be able to make the team smaller next turn, so this. Attack with a... pump the team some more. Sure. They're smart. They would actually trade for Dauntless Bodyguard with Pia, but it goes to 5. So they get a Thopter. Whirly Boy gets to do his thing. Now they don't have... They might have enough mana for one more spell here. Brave the Elements is still probably our best draw here. Thalia, not so much. Trigger. Trigger that, trigger those. Gotta put something in front of Adeline or you just die. Alright. Another whirly boy, sure. Should have done that. I guess I can't do that later. Okay, here we go. If you allowed me to attack, you're dead. Okay. Because you have 4 blockers, I have 6 attackers. No matter what, something's getting through. So, I have a pretty good hand on the play. So, Coppercoat Vanguard on 2. Okay, looks like we possibly up against mono green with a slow start. Yep, mono green with a slow start, so they'll have a little Haven. Coppercoat Vanguard. Continue to pump it up. Has access to 4 mana here, so Karn would be there. Kiora into whatchamacallit? Sure. Poly Daddy. Brutal Cathar, take care of Lucranos. Attack everything at their face. And barring something extremely stupid this turn, these Brave Elements should be more than enough. Yeah, Lucranos ain't going to be enough. I mean, they can untap, have 5 mana, play Cavalier, I guess. But I guess Sky Sovereign would be scary too, but still not enough. Yeah, Cavalier is just not enough as on board as is. Guess you can grab a Forest, maybe play an Elf as a chump blocker. Is that what they're hoping for? Okay, so they were hoping to jump their way out of this turn. They're still just dead on board, even without, unknown information of Brave the Elements. Mutavault is just lethal. Green. And easy game. Alright. so don't know. Guess I'll try this one. It's not the best hand, but we have a 1-drop. Hopefully we'll draw a 2-drop or more 1-drops to play before we get to Adeline. Well, it's mulliganing, so I would suspect possibly Greasefang. So the downside of playing a deck like Humans, obviously no interaction. Okay, so we're up against mono green with them on the play. Matchup's going to be a little bit trickier. But mono green is not the best of 1 deck, that's for sure. It certainly has like elements and it has like complete nutcase draws, but yeah, I don't really want to trade right now. Could be trying to force damage, but I don't know it's the best method of getting ahead here. Old Growth Troll, sure. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, opponent's starting to get into scary mana range, so okay, they have a Storm the Festival. It depends on what they hit here. Cavalier Pelucranos. Yeah, we're really getting into some trouble here. Is there any way I can deal lethal next turn? Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So play this one out. So that's 6, 9, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 4, 7, 10, 16. 17. Are we 1 short? No, because we're not attacking with Coppercoat. So that's 7, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I guess we play Thalia and pray here. Alright, and pass. Opponent's got like infinite mana, so sure. 3 mana. One of your other big dumb idiots. Okay, so on board 4, 7, 10, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24 damage currently on board next turn. Yeah, we knew they had the Old Growth Troll. That's whatever. Tap a bunch of mana, play a Kiora, do the Masturbation Pokey, and do the mono green thing. Okay, so hopefully you don't have like another Storm in your hand. Okay, this is still terrifying with Karn, or if they hit Karn. Most of the other crap doesn't matter. Like them adding to their board, as long as it's like, yeah, like Pelucranos transforming is terrifying. Bumps it to a 6/6. And I get to play another Pelucranos. Sure. Please don't have anything. Okay, Old Growth Troll is literally not relevant, except for the cantripping BS. Okay, please don't hit a Storm. Okay, it's technically green and white, so So they go to 24. 4, 7, 10, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24 exactly, as long as we time this right. Okay, that also goes there. Name green. Got there by 1. Nice. Kind of getting in the nitty-gritty here. Only risk with this hand, obviously, is not being able to cast Adeline, but the rest of the deck is pretty good. Recruitment Officer, go. Black, which is 7. Okay, this is going to be a tricky matchup. So play this guy. Sacket's probably one of our worst matchups. Steal your guy, of course. Yep. Okay, they sack it with a stupid thing. Yep. Okay, so play Adeline. Get a guy, hit you for a bunch, and pass. Play Harvester. That's your only play. That's fine-ish. Coppercoat Vanguard. Attack with a whole bunch of shenanigans. Okay, opponent has to jump block. Okay. Masker for 2. Get some life and pass. Do this. Do that. Pump the team. Pump the team. Attack at another thing. Alright. Beat Sacrifice, one of humans' more difficult matchups, at least in best of 3. The final matchup, once again, hand's pretty good, so definitely keeping into Luminarch Aspirant, into either Thalia's Lieutenant or Adeline. So feels like an ominous board to be playing on. Good. Turn 1. Let control. Okay, so we can get them dead as quickly as possible. I'll be mindful of something like let's play a tap land. Of course you don't. Alright, so let's play this. Play around Censor, but we're gonna get on it by okay. We're up to 12. Hopefully they don't have temporary lockdown. If they do, not much we can do about it, really. Okay. Looks like actually they are the combo Lotus Field variant, because blue-white itself doesn't typically play Impulse. It's more a card you see out of the Lotus Field deck, which means us being on the play was huge, because they're likely to go Harsh Mentor. Lotus Field is their best thing here, outside of Temporary Lockdown. So play Mutavault. Fire up Mutavault for this turn. I don't even know what our opponent could have here that I would care about. I guess March would be the most annoying. Fateful Absence, sure. Which means they get to verdict us and we don't get to kill them next turn. Yep, Spring Verdict, unsurprising. Adeline, hold up a white source. So far they've played 2 interaction spells. Okay. Whenever opponent enter the battlefield causes trigger. Okay. Okay. So trigger. Protection from white. Good game. I mean, technically they could have blocked me to vault, but nice. Of course I had fun, I just qualified.